This is the squid, and what we do for cleaning it and getting it ready for calamari tonight is we take the tentacles and the head and the pen or the quill, which we feel right there, and we try to get it all out in one, which if you're really good you can do, but I'm not that good and I'm not doing it in one pull, but I've got just about everything else in one pull. And then as well, the next thing you have to do is to peel off the skin. And it comes off fairly easily. It's no big deal. It's not a very smelly operation. It's very clean. It just peels off. And see, we have these ready here. But the one I just did, I didn't take the quill out. So where is that? Somewhere here. Because the quill is made from cartilage. And it's the same as your nose and your... And see, this is why it's called the quill, because you then could write with it, the old kind of plume or pen or quill, whatever you want to call it. Now, the next stage in preparation for making calamari is we want to then put these and marinate them in milk for 1 hour. And what that marinade will do in 1 hour will help to tenderize the flesh so the calamari isn't like rubber. Okay, so now we have the milk ready. We're just using 2% milk right now, and you just put it in and you marinate them for 1 hour in the milk. Thank you, Zachary. Zachary's very good. And you just marinate them for 1 hour. And the milk, what the milk does, it tenderizes it. You'll see. Okay, so now we're going to make the batter for the calamari. And this is a batter that uses beer, 2 eggs, 2 1/4 cups of flour, and the same amount of beer, equal beer to flour. It's important to break the eggs apart and to make sure the yolks are all mixed in. That way it doesn't get lumpy in the batter. You have a nice, clean batter. Okay, so that's done. And then we put in flour, and we put in some salt, and we just do a little pinch of salt, probably 1/4 teaspoon of salt, same amount of pepper, a little bit more, a little bit less, whatever you taste, and then we put in the beer. And you see how the beer is foaming, and that's going to make a lighter batter. You see that, Zach? Yeah. And you want it all mixed in. You don't want it too lumpy or thick and galumpy. So, oops. If it is, you add a little bit more, and if necessary, you add more water, if you have to. Okay, so while that is now doing its thing, we're going to prepare the calamari for the final phase, which is to cut it into 1/2 inch strips to make calamari rings. About 1/2 inch. And now hopefully the milk will have made it more tender. Now here we are ready to fry the calamari. We put it into the batter and you just put it in, and it takes no time at all, less than a minute. And we'll just strain them a bit. The other way I do it with the mayonnaise that I would do it there is stuff it, the Italian one.
Oh, yes,
great stuff.